Hello Turtle fans. In this video I'm going to be reviewing Mutagen Man. I have two different versions here. I'm going to go over each one in detail and compare the two. Alright, this Mutagen Man figure was released in 1990. This is the first one made. Comes with a retro mutagen gun, and these are just some pieces that you put inside of them. You have a little turtle, a pizza, a crescent wrench, a fish, a bone, just some other things. Now, I love this figure. It's one of my favorite turtle figures. There's a lot of cool features here. He's got like these metal pieces right here. I guess that is helping them stay together or something. I don't really know. Also very interesting is if you look on different parts of his limbs, you see the skin is torn off and exposes the muscle fibers. So I'm just going to zoom in a little bit on it. Okay. Now, in here, this portion right here, I just call it the body chamber. That's the only really word I can think to use for it. And inside are all his internal organs. Zoom in yet again. You have his brain, his eyes, the skull, lungs, heart, stomach, intestines, things like that. I'm going to turn it around so you can get a better look at the brain back there. Pretty cool, huh? It's weird. See, one of the eyes come out and then the other one's like sticking the other way. It's hard to see. Okay, let's look at some of the parts on them. This little piece hanging back here, this is a Mutagen Tank. And it just snaps in place like that. And this is what gives him his supply of mutagen. That little tube goes up, right up in here. That's like the skull cap part. And this purple, I guess you call it harness, can be removed. But it is very difficult to get back on. Very difficult, so I wouldn't suggest doing that. A little history on Mutagen Man. He was once human, and due to one of Krang's experiments, he got turned into this. And the only way he can survive is by, having a good store of mutagen. So he does Krang and Shredder's dirty work so he can stay alive. Now in the TV series, it's a little different. He ends up becoming an ally of the Turtles. There's like one episode on Mutagen Man that I'm aware of. And he's able to, on there, he's able to imitate other people's form, but only for a short period of time because his mutation is unstable. But later on, he gets some Bindex 3 or something, and it makes his mutation stable where he can pick what he wants to look like. Anyway, okay, I'll try and find that episode, and y'all can go watch that. I have to say that the TV series Mutagen Man and the figure are pretty close. Pretty close. All right, that's it for this one. Okay, We're on to the last one. This was released in 2014. Turn it around. I have to say that this one is a large step down compared to the 1990 version. But one interesting thing is, rotate this and you can take his organs out. That's one cool thing about it. He doesn't come with any weapons or accessories, anything like that, which kind of sucks. One thing you can do, you see his hand here, it has these pores. You can, it's kind of hard to, but you can snap it off. And you can put a small amount of mutagen in there and stick it back in, and the pressure on it makes the mutagen ooze out of his pores. But I'd have to say I'm not overly impressed with it. There's like some sort of mechanism there. I have no idea what that's for. But honestly, there's not a lot I can say about this figure. To me, it's just not all that impressive. Alright, that's it for this one. Alright, now I got these figures side by side again. Just looking at them, the height is close. I'd say Mutagen Man, the 1991, is just a little bit bigger. One thing I forgot to mention is this body chamber. You can fill it up with water, and then you take these tiny pieces and stick them in there, and then you can just turn them up and down like that right there and watch all the little pieces float around. My favorite, I'm just going to have to go with the 1991. It looks a lot cooler. Also, I have a little bit of sentimental attachment to it. It's one of the ones I owned when I was a kid. I honestly have to say, I don't really know a lot about the new Turtle Toys line. The ones I've seen, I honestly don't like them. I just really don't care. I like the old Playmates. The ones that released like in the late 80s into the 1990s. But that's it for this review. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about these two figures in the comments below. I'll catch you next time. Later.